Hey everybody, Sean here, and welcome to Revealing Truth. After some comments on the video debunking Vlad and Isaiah's nonsense about demonic spirit spouses, I noticed a few comments saying that the Nephilim were not beings created by fallen angels mating with women. So I did some deeper research. There seem to be three views that are most popular. The first being what I stated, and that it was fallen angels mating with women. We read in Job 1:6, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. We read this again in Job 2:1. These are the fallen angels with Satan being referred to as sons of God. Now the second view is that they were powerful human rulers. And the third is that they were godly descendants of Seth intermarrying with the wicked descendants of Cain. Now, the first problem with views 2 and 3 is that human males mating with human females doesn't justify these giants known as the Nephilim. And secondly, why would God flood the earth when he'd never forbid powerful human males or descendants of Seth to marry ordinary human females or descendants of Cain? The flood was linked to what happened in Genesis 6:1-4. This is when the sons of God made children with the beautiful human women that they saw. And after that is when God was angry. And it's the very next verses when he said he would destroy man. So I think these reasons rule out the possibility of views 2 and 3. Now the problem people have with the sons of God being fallen angels is that we're told in Matthew 22:30 that at the resurrection we will not marry in heaven, and that we'll be like the angels. But we have to remember that this doesn't say angels are not able to marry, it simply states that they don't marry. The second point is that this is referring to angels in heaven, not fallen angels. Some have even said that angels are genderless, but we know all the angels spoken of in the Bible were male. Another argument is that angels are spirits, and spirits don't have sexual organs. But we also have to remember that even though they are spirits, they can take the form of humans. We see this in Mark 16:5 when they saw an angel appear as a young man at Jesus' tomb. And Hebrews 13:2 tells us to show hospitality to strangers because by doing so, we may have been entertaining angels without knowing so. So this does seem like the most logical and biblical explanation. Now, you may ask why fallen angels don't do this today. It would seem that in Jude 1:6, God imprisoned the fallen angels that committed this evil sin so that other fallen angels would not do the same thing. And thanks to Mr. T's Automotive for pointing out Numbers 13:33 that reads, they saw the Nephilim there, the descendants of Anak that come from the Nephilim, and they seemed like grasshoppers to them. This clearly shows that there were Nephilim around after the flood. And the giant bones that have been discovered also show that they lived and died like anybody else. Anyhow, this is how I and others understand this topic, but what about you? Please leave your comments below, and until next time, take care and God bless.